Hello guys, welcome back to DMFEA. So I know it has been a long time since I uploaded something, so today I will upload a tutorial on Stabix, a very useful software to do sleep transmission analysis. So for this to work, you must have installed MATLAB and mtext prior to installing Stabix, and mtext is an open source software which is very useful in analyzing EBSD data. So, and also you must have TSL software, any EBSD data analysis software, so that you can generate these two files here, grain file type and also reconstructed grain boundary file. So these two files, you obtain them from your row scanned EBSD data file. So, and I can assume that if you have row scan file of EBSD data, you must have an analysis software. So I don't know if Aztec will work or any other software, but for my case, I've used TSL which I have obtained access to it through my university. So to get the above files, you need to follow this link and these guidelines here. As you can see here, we have the experimental data. You can use your experimental data and the Stabix toolbox to analyze the sleep transmission. As you can see, when you're using TSL preparation, you must clean the files, and also you must set the TSL coordinate system. This is very important. As you will see, we need to set the coordinates before the analysis commences. So for this to work, also you must have added your Stabix to MATLAB path and also mtext to MATLAB path. So I've already done that. So what I do, I write demo here, and once I write demo, this GUI will appear, graphics user interface, and for my case I already have my files here. I have my grain boundary file and I also have my reconstructed boundary file, the raw files, just as I exported. But there are some errors that you will see that we'll encounter while trying to import these files. So let us try and import these files. As you can see, I've clicked analyze EBSD data, so we are waiting. So now I wait. As you can see, so what I was telling you about is this coordinate system. You must make sure that you know the right coordinate system for your data, otherwise you'll have problems. So we import grain file type 2. So here we come to my desktop and then come here. So grain file type, as you can see, it's written here, select the grain file type. So you will not have any problems or mistaking any confusion. So but in case that happens, the software, you'll get an error here. So let's import this file, and you will see we'll have a red here, and now we have to import the other file, reconstructed grain boundary, this one. These are the raw files that you see. I've not renamed them. These are the raw exported files. So, and then we need to set our coordinates. So this is my coordinate, x left, y up. So as you can see, we have some errors. We have these two errors. The columns are wrong in the reconstructed files. They are wrong. They are not correct. So now we need to reorganize we need to check. So from the tutorials that are given by Stabix, so I managed to get these files, and I compared the reconstructed grain boundary files. So let's start with the easiest. The easiest is the grain file type, how to deal with it. So, and then we open the grain boundary file. So as you can see here, this is my data. So I have, these are the total number of grains in my data. So I'm using Notepad plus. So you just right click there, begin select, and then click here, begin select, and select, copy, and then come here, and then you paste, and then you save. This one, no problem with this one, because we have total number of columns. As you can see, you have 1 to 12. If you count these columns, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's okay. That's no problem. That one is taken care of. Very easy peasy. Now the only challenge that we have, as you can see here, the error that we have here is the reconstructed boundary files columns are wrong. So if we open this file and we open the recommended file, so we need only 14 columns, but here, as you can see, we have more than 14 columns. So what we do, we come here, begin select, and then you come here and select, copy, and then once you copy this, just come to your Excel and you paste like that. And then we need now to convert this to columns. So we go to data, and then now we text to columns, and then delimited by space. As you can see, we have converted them to columns like that. So the next thing that we need to do, as you can see, we have more than the columns that are required, because here, as you can see from here, we have column 1 to 23, but the one that's recommended is 1 to 14. And as you can look here, we have right hand average and we have left hand average, and then we have the length, trace, angle, xy coordinates, and IDs of right and left hand grains. So but as here you can see, so we don't need column 1, we don't need column 2, so we need from column 3 to column 8, because these are the ones that are responsible for average orientation of right hand grain and left hand grain, phi 1, phi 2 in radians. And also we don't need column 9, we don't need column 10, we don't need column 9 to column 15, because from here, from this part, now the next column that we need is the length. So now we need to delete all these columns. So what I usually do, I just come and count like this. So I need 1, 2, so I need 3 to 8. So I come here, I do this. Where is my Excel? So I do this, I don't need these ones, I delete, and then I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need up to column 8. Now these ones I don't need, so now I do this, I do 8. So I go, so that it's very, very careful. So from 9 to 15, I don't need 9 to 15. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Then from here, shift control and then down, so that I select all the data. And then now, instead of, I need to delete so that everything can shift to the left hand side. So I delete entire row like that. So now I have this total number of columns. So you need to count these columns and make sure that they are 14. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now after that, now we are good to go. Now just come here, shift control like that, and then we copy. Now after copying this, we need to come and paste them on another file. Don't usually, it's not a good idea to interfere with your original file. So we just come here and we paste like that. Now once we paste like that, we control save, and now we try to import these files again. So we come import. Now the ones that we have worked on, so we organize by date modified like that, and then now we come here, and then we want to see if we'll get any other error. So we need to go back to our MATLAB window like that. So as you can see, this is what we have selected, but that means I have selected the wrong file here. As you can see, I've selected grain file type 2 times. So constructed grain boundary file like that, yeah, like that. So as you can see, if you want to check what you have imported, you should always take a look at this window. Now after that, come here, and now we do that. So as you can see, index in position 1 is invalid. So this, you will not understand which file has a problem. As you can see here, index in position 1 is invalid. So after so many problems encountering this in some files and in some not, so I realized that when you are importing, when you get this error, you look at the grains that have a 0 value at the endmost. As you can see here, this grain boundary is 0. This one, this ID is 0, and as you can see, also you have zeros here. So what you need to do is to eliminate all all the rows with zeros at the end, because that grain is outside the boundary, it's outside this box, so it's not recognized by the code itself. So what you do, you just come here, escape, then you filter. That is what I usually do. So I filter like that, and then, oh sorry, let me remove filter. I filter from here. So filter. So this is what I do. I just come here, select like that, and then after doing that, as you can see, I've only filtered those two. I do this and that, and then I right click, and then I delete rows like that. So I'm fixed, I'm set. So there is no zeros. So all the values with zeros are done. So like that, and then I do this, Control C, like that. And then I come here to my reconstructed grain boundary file. You can easily do this. Delete everything and then come here and paste. Now once you paste like that, Control Save. As you can see, you don't need to worry about the arrangement. The software itself or the code will know which ones are columns. So, and then now we come here, we try to import again. So import grain file type, and then the next one. So that is what we have imported. And then the next one, we come and import reconstructed grain boundary file. And then after that, we come here and then I put my coordinate like that. As you can see, now I have my crystal structure. As you can see, it's HCP. So as you can see, this is how it looks like. So this is very important. For example, if I want to come here and investigate maybe the slip, for example, if I want to investigate the slip, you will see the effect of the coordinate system and also the stress tensor. These things are very, very important. You might think they are not, but they are. So if you do plot of slip traces like that, so if I change this, you will see there will be some changes here. So let's say like that. As you can see, let's see if we get some changes. I don't know, the same thing. So let me see. Yeah, as you can see, there are some differences. If you want to get this data, I will show you in the next tutorial how to get all these, the number of these slip traces. I'll show you how to get this in the second tutorial that I will be doing. So also the stress tensor is very, very important. So today we have been able to solve this error. If you encounter this error, index in position 1 is invalid. That's how you solve it. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Have a nice time and all the best in your research.